Good morning, everybody. It's Steve Katsikaris, Norland watchdog. I'm just down here at the Norland government dock this morning. It's a nice late June morning. It's probably around 8:30 this morning. Just thought I'd come around and do some photographs and see if I can find anything else that people can mention to Mr. Letham when they go to the Shadow Lake Association meeting coming up next month. I think it's July 8th. But here's one right here. There you go, Mr. Letham. Look at this. There you go. You know what a lawyer can do to you, sir, with this kind of stuff lying around like this? They can sue the living you-know-what out of the city. Yeah, you're not maintaining this place. And you already got the boat ramp on here from a year or so ago. And now we can see that these poles, they haven't been painted forever. The dock hasn't been painted forever. The poles have rotten now and broke. I think they broke somewhere down at the foundation here. But, you know, some kid comes down here and plays here. There you go. I just picked this thing up. There you go. It's completely unlodged. Yeah, someone gets hurt here, you got yourself a lawsuit, Mr. Letham. So, anybody watching this video down at the government dock, we can see that this place is getting used. There's cars here that have put in, and there's one car up the top there. But yeah, this is what I mean by, I don't know, incompetent city council. Like, you guys have to do parks checks every bloody day. Every day. Anything's broken in a playground or something like this, you got to go and fix it or remove it or something. Or put a barricade or a sign around it. Because someone gets hurt here, all they got to do is say you're not maintaining the place, and bingo, they got $1 million. That's how easy it is. And since I'm at, now it looks like I'm going to the Federal Court of Canada in Ottawa, and I'm fighting this trumped up baloney criminal charges that the City Council of Court the Lakes is trying to shut me up. So I've been turning into quite the lawyer, starting with the Charter and Rights and Freedoms, habeas corpus, S7. Now our country is technically a police state. Cops can do whatever they want to you. They can spy on you. They can take you away to different communities. They don't even need to talk about it or show up to court. That's right. All right, I've been to court now so many times, and I can't get Police Chief Paul Martin, who's accusing me of wanting to kill him. Meanwhile, he's trying to kill me. He won't come to court, and he's a police chief. Really? Okay, that tells you right there. He's basically lying. If I'm going to kill him and I'm some kind of menace, the first thing he would do is come to court and say, Steve Katsikaris, I got all this evidence against him. Yeah, he doesn't got anything against me. And now I've been shot down by the Superior Court of Ontario, and they say there's all this evidence against me. And every time I ask for the criminal file to show me what they got, nope, can't have it. And they just sent me a letter. I'll be putting that up on one of my next videos. I got a letter from the Superior Court of Ontario telling me that I'm guilty, pretty much. And the peace bond sticks, even though it's not filled out properly. And they never even touched it with their hands. Yeah, every time I brought it out, they didn't want to look at it because I was going to question about the court document number and the missing names. So the thing's null and void. There's no evidence against me at all. I'm a whistleblower. There's illegal sewage systems up on Trails End Road, Norland. My information was taken from me illegally and given to a company called CKR Global. And I was attacked with mercenaries and a bunch of crooked cops from Quinte West that came up here to Norland. And then last year, on July 28th, folks, I was assaulted again with the SWAT team. So here's my question you should be asking Mr. Letham. Why is the Norland watchdog and his family being attacked with a SWAT team last summer? July 28th at 5 p.m. on Trails End Road, Norland. And you know what, folks? No arrest warrant, even after trial. The judge is basically pretending that never happened. Yeah, that proves right there they're trying to kill me. If I would have done something stupid that day, like get a knife in the house to defend myself against their dog, yeah, they would have killed me. Yeah, that's called officer down. Yeah, so we got a conspiracy going on here, and I'm going to be going over the federal law of conspiracy and outlining it, and also proving some other information too that I have now, proving that Mr. Emmett Yo is a crook. He's doing bribe jobs around here. Alright, so if he's a nice guy at the lumber store or at the coffee shop, think again. I got enough goods to prove that Mr. Emmett Yo is nothing but a corrupt politician, and he's screwing the town over. And you can see here, he doesn't give a crap about the boaters and the cottagers. Look at this. Any reasonable counselor would have had this cleaned up a while ago. So I'm putting this up on YouTube and just showing people basically why your town's looking like a neglect. It's because our city council is corrupt. They're trying to murder me. It's all up on YouTube. You can see the cops on my property trespassing. I was basically taken out by force at gunpoint, and there was no arrest warrant. No arrest warrant. You need an arrest warrant. And you need to have an arrest warrant for a reason, not because I know about wrongdoing in government, fellas. And that goes for all you stinking cops out there at the Ontario Provincial Police and the York Regional Police and the Quinte West OPP. Alright? You guys are a bunch of dirtbag Nazis. And I just want you to know one thing. Yeah, your time's coming. I'll tell you that right now, because I'm going to run for federal MP for Kawartha Lakes and Halliburton next election as an independent conservative, because I am a conservative. So I'm going to split the vote there on Jamie Schmale right away. And put an end to this police state crap, like M103, S7, Bill C-51. It's not going to be allowed in the Kawartha Lakes. Period. I'll go up to Ottawa myself and tell Trudeau. I said, this is a free country. It's going to stay that way. And I'm going to demonstrate this to the rest of the country. And hopefully other people will put their names in the ballots too, so we can get rid of these little corrupt parties that we have, political parties. They're all in bed together. So I'm just putting this up on YouTube. I know I sound a little emotional now, but yeah, I just can't believe what has happened to our country. And it's coming up to Canada Day. So on July 1st, you might want to be a little more patriotic this year, because our Constitution is slowly being dismantled. Yeah. 3 laws now. And that's exactly what Hitler did. Exactly. He did that to the German Weimar Constitution. Yeah. He had to slowly put in new laws, and that's what made him dictator. And then that's what basically led to World War II and the Holocaust that basically wiped out 6 million Jews just because of their faith. And now you can see, it's the Muslims that we're after. You know, they go and let a whole bunch of these people into these Western democracies, you know, after 9/11. And then they bring their fanatical friends from Afghanistan to blend into the populations, and then do a terror attack, and then blame all the Muslims for it. And next thing you know it, boo, police state. That's why all the machine guns are in the police officers' hands now. Durham Region, York Region Police, every single police officer has got the Colt 8 machine gun now. You know, not just the SWAT team. Everybody's got them. That's why the Toronto police budget was like $1 billion last year. Yeah, that's to buy 5,500 cops. A $2,000 machine gun. And it's like $1 a shot at the target range for these things too. Oh yeah, armored vehicles. Yeah, they're $500,000, by the way, for every time you see those damn armored vehicles. Yeah, and a helicopter. Yeah, Durham Region. I don't know why you have a helicopter for. You don't need it. You don't have enough crime. Period. It's not Detroit City. So I think the people of Durham Region should be telling City Council, get rid of that helicopter. So I'll tell you right now, that thing's $2,000 every hour it flies. Yeah, $2,000 an hour. That's how much it costs for that damn thing up in the air. So I think we can put that somewhere else. And maybe start cutting back on police, since they all want to be so crooked. That's my argument. If you all want to be a bunch of Nazis, then why have you? We'll get the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts to do policing. I think people will be actually a lot more polite to the kids than you crooked cops. People are sick and tired of you. And another thing for the OPP. See this lake? Do not come here this summer. Do not come on this lake unless you get a call from a cottager. You got it? You're not coming on here and slithering around like a bunch of sea monsters with your book of tickets and intimidating people. So, Shadow Lake is off limits to OPP. I see you on the lake, big time. I'm going to be out there, going to be protesting like Greenpeace on you, and we're going to start a Shark in the Water program. You guys are not caring about cottagers' safety. You don't care about their safety. You basically assault cottagers here on this lake. You stick machine guns in their faces. So coming out here and saying put your life jacket on is kind of stupid after what you just done up here. So OPP, stay the hell off this lake. You're not welcome. And yes, we started a Shark in the Water program, and you're the shark. As soon as you guys show up, the word's going to be out. And don't worry, you're being watched up here. And it's just not little old me. Alright? That's why I'm so cocky and confident doing these videos. I got a whole bunch of people in the community all cheering me on. And you know what? I think I'm going to do a lot better in the next election. Yeah, people actually know who I am and what I'm doing. And I'm not a businessman. I'm just a simple, patriotic Canadian, sick and tired of all the baloney going on. police state. I want our freedom back. Isn't that the reason why our grandfathers went to World War II, to fight for our freedom? Yeah. Yeah, we're going to throw it all away now? So, forget it. Anyways, that's pretty much my talk for the day. I want everybody to have a good day, and stay tuned for my next video. I'll be showing some court documents coming up next. So long, everybody. Bye-bye.